This is our admission house. It was built in 1894 and acquired by the college in 1984. It originally served as the alumni house before officially becoming the admission house in the summer of 1999. This is the place where all of our prospective students and their families begin their journey when they visit W&J, and it is our goal to make all of our guests on campus feel as at home as possible. With this in mind, the interior of the admission house was completely renovated last summer, and during an open house to showcase these renovations, feeling at home was the #1 reported quality by all of our guests who attended. The admission house also holds a special place in my heart, as it is the location of my first job on campus. So as a freshman who was kind of shy and reserved, I don't know why I decided it would be a good idea to become a tour guide, but I'm definitely glad that I did. 3 years later, now a student supervisor for the Office of Admissions, it has been one of my most rewarding experiences to showcase my knowledge of and love for W&J to all of our prospective students.
This is a Dieter Porter Life Sciences building, and it was completed in 1980 and then was actually recently renovated during the 2010-2011 academic year. It is named after two science professors, Dr. Dieter and Dr. Porter, and they contributed a lot to the science program here at W&J. Currently, it is home to the psychology department, biology department, and also neurology. For me personally, as a bio major, this was the place where I got very interested in conducting scientific research, and has really just been filled with professors as well as other students who have helped me achieve my goals of hopefully attending medical school.
This colonial home was built in 1848 and was first home to a W&J trustee named Alexander Reed. Then W&J acquired this building in 1939, where it served multiple purposes, such as becoming a residence hall and also acting as the building for engineering students. Currently, Davis Memorial Hall is occupied by the English department, and most English professors have offices in this building. Davis Memorial Hall is also known to be one of the final stops on the Underground Railroad. A personal experience for me in this building would be getting lost numerous times due to the very crazy and intricate floor plan that this building has, which really shows how it was once part of the Underground Railroad. Currently, Davis Memorial Hall is under construction to not only preserve the history, but also the building.
The Swanson Science Center, it was named after John A. Swanson, a longtime W&J trustee. It was completed in 2010, making it the newest academic building here on campus. It is also the only LEED certified building here on campus. This provides numerous cost-saving benefits to our college. The wood here is from sustainable forests. The rainwater above is collected and used in the sewage systems, and the lights in every hallway are motion activated. Some of the dry erase boards here in the hallways are, of course, dry erase boards, so they can be wiped clean. And this building boasts wet and dry labs, faculty offices, classrooms, mini lecture halls, as we like to call them, and community learning classrooms. The physics and chemistry and environmental science departments are here and located in this building. A personal experience of mine is that I had all of my organic chemistry classes, Chem 160 and Chem 170, here on the ground floor of Swanson in one of the mini lecture halls. And I got to meet Dr. Leonard, who was my professor for both the classes. And I had such a great experience with his learning style and how hospitable he used to be during office hours, that I took a J-term class with him. And then eventually I was able to ask him to be my advisor for the neuroscience major. This hall, the Swanson Science Center, has a really special place in my heart. We can head down this way. These are the dry erase boards that students use, especially late at night, to draw chemistry structures or anything physics related. Our beloved Clark Family Library. It was completely renovated in 2017, and more renovations were done the following year. And in 2019, this amazing outdoor porch and patio were built. First floor houses Mac and PCs and offers printing services to students. And there's also study rooms at the back of the first floor, and they include classrooms and whiteboards that are very convenient. The library contains 200,000 volumes, and that means in all forms, in books, in print, in microfilm, in video, and DVD. And the archives that we have on the bottom floor, which is the quiet floor, houses many of these items and the majority of the books as well. There's even more study spaces on the quiet floor as well. There are so many online services that our library offers, and the librarians are happy to assist us with accessing them. There's 9,000 items we can access in 600 databases, so it's extremely helpful when performing research. Also on the quiet floor is the John Walker Memorial Room, which was originally in the Thompson Memorial Library, and it contains the original collection of books from John Walker's collection. I've spent a lot of time using the study rooms. They help a lot to meet, especially later at night, to do group projects, and especially in my experience with chemistry, to draw chemistry structures on the whiteboards.
This is our president's house. This house was built in 1892 by the Duncan Glass family and acquired by the college in 1944. Since then, every president of the college and their family has lived in this Victorian mansion, featuring 17 bedrooms, 6.5 baths, 11 fireplaces, and the original stained glass placed by the Duncan family. Our current president and 13th president of the college is Dr. John Knapp. He obtained his PhD in Theology and Religious Studies from the University of Wales. He is also a 5-time published author on various topics, including ethics, business, religion, and higher education. He also leads the Oxford Conclave on Global Higher Education, an annual retreat held at Oxford University. John Knapp and his wife Kelly live in this home here in what they call the best residence hall on campus, and they often showcase their home to all campus community members, fostering connections between staff, students, and faculty alike. They often host various events, including a freshman block party and a holiday light-up night, and I personally had the opportunity to visit their home for a scholarship recognition ceremony, as well as baking holiday cookies with the Knapps. Truly, their hospitality is second to none.
The 1970 statue was given to the college by the class of 1974 and was incorporated on campus during the 2014 homecoming celebration. The 1970 statue symbolizes all of the changes that occurred at W&J during 1970. Those changes include W&J becoming a co-educational campus, the first female administrator and faculty member being hired on campus. The youngest and longest running college president was inaugurated, Howard J. Burnett. Art was added as a major. There was a charter issued for the Black Student Union on campus. The football team won the President's Athletic Conference Championship, and we implemented our 414 academic calendar, which is what we know today as J-term. My favorite memory at the statue of 1970 is one of the first weekends of my freshman year. A few friends and I went to Denny's really late at night, and then we parked over here, which is the freshman parking lot, and then on our way walking back to our dorm room, we stumbled upon this statue, which we thought was really cool and colorful, and we just spun it around, which was like a really fun memory. So you can spin it like this, and it just symbolizes all the pivotal changes at W&J in 1970, and it's really colorful and fun to look at.
This is the Howard J. Burnett Center, named after one of our longest running presidents here at W&J. Howard J. Burnett was president from 1970 until 1998. This building was made possible by a generous donation from Peter C. Rosen, and the building was completed in 2001. Inside, we have economics, communications, financial economics, business administration, and the modern languages. In the basement of Burnett, we have the W&JR, which is the student-run radio station on campus, where students can play songs or have their own podcast. In Burnett, we also have the Yost Auditorium, which houses multiple speakers and lectures throughout the school year. For me, Burnett is important because it houses both of my majors, communications and German. German made me able to go to Berlin and study for 4 months, and it was an amazing experience.
This is the Olin Fine Arts Center. As a music major, most of my classes are here on campus. The Olin Fine Arts Center was given to the college by the Olin Foundation and was completed in 1982. There are music facilities and art facilities. Critically acclaimed artists, local artists, and student artists can present their art, and the Senior Art Show occurs every spring where senior art majors can show their art. The Olin Theater accommodates dramatic, musical, and dance performances, and there's a full symphonic orchestra pit. The W&J Theater Company puts on an event called Theater Slam, in which students show up on a Friday night and write skits and pitch ideas for skits, and then they sleep in Olin, and then all day Saturday you cast, direct, and rehearse these skits, and then they're performed on Saturday night. I did this my sophomore year and it was really fun.
Technology Center, also known as the Tech Center. It was completed in the fall of 2003. It contains Macs and PCs, scanners and printers, and is the closest scanning and printing location to the freshman residence halls. Inside the building, it also contains seminar rooms, video conference rooms, computer labs, smart classrooms that involve projectors and other forms of the latest technology that we have here on campus. A delightful fact about our college is that all students get access to Microsoft Office 365. I had my English class in the Tech Center. It was great to be able to be in the class, but also to be in a computer lab whenever we had to type a report or type an essay. We could just right there immediately log onto a computer and just start writing. So it was very helpful.
This is President's Row. It was constructed in 1968 and is made up of 9 buildings for upper class residents. Currently, 3 of the buildings have been renovated as of the summer of 2019. And the goal is to have the other 6 completed as well by 2021. For me, this is where I've lived for the past year and a half. I've lived in Lincoln Hall as well as Washington right now. And it's been a great experience being in the center of campus. I've been able to go to tech or grab food without much of a walk.
Here at W&J, we have 4 freshman residence halls on campus. Each room comes with 2 beds, 2 desks, 2 desk chairs, 2 drawers, and 2 closets. Each residence hall also comes with a common area for all the freshmen to gather and socialize and do homework together. We also have a laundry room facility where every freshman can get their laundry done for free. Our PAL tutoring program is where students can come to get free tutoring. So if you are a student and you're struggling in a class and you need some help, you can come to the bottom of Alex Hall and get tutoring done for free. And if you excel really well in a subject, you can be appointed as a PAL tutor by your professor, and this is a paid position on campus. McMillan is an all-female residence hall where there is 1 female RA per floor. And on every floor, there is a communal larger bathroom for all the residents to share. Upper Class Hall is our residence hall for all freshman males. On each floor, there is 1 male RA, and also on each floor, there is a communal larger bathroom for all the males to go and use that restroom.
This beautiful facility opened in 2017. It is 30,000 square foot of recreational space for our campus. We have a 3-lane indoor track, as you can see right here, as well as 3 athletic courts that are designed for lined for basketball, volleyball, and tennis. Also here we have hosted matriculation, commencement, and Dub Jam, the spring concert, are also in this facility. It's an air-conditioned environment that provides a great space for our students, faculty, and staff to use. We have our general exercise room, a yoga studio. A lot of our students use this facility for physical education classes. We come in here, the dance team will utilize this, cheerleaders, and a bunch of different groups on campus. Now that you've seen the James David Ross Family Recreation Center, we're going to take a walk over to the Salvetti Family and Gymnasium and showcase that great facility to you as well. The Henry Memorial Center was built in 1970. This past summer we redid the gymnasium. It's an all new hardwood floor, all new LED lighting. Men's and women's basketball teams, our volleyball team, and our wrestling team all utilize this as their home facility. During the renovation project in 2019 for the Salvetti Family Gymnasium, we also added the Morrow Alumni Suite. Really cool little room for us, piece of the old court that from the Henry Memorial Center is salvaged and have a real focal point here. So we're really proud of this room. Jerry Morrow Alumni Suite, it's something that we look forward to hosting many events throughout the year. We're here at the Eaton Fitness Center, a facility that just opened in 2019. We have the latest treadmills, elliptical machines, free weights, power racks, and weight machines as well. So This is an area that our students utilize quite often. It's the campus fitness hub here at Washington and Jefferson College, and all students, faculty, and staff have access to it every single day for 17 hours a day from 6 a.m. until 11 p.m. Thank you for joining us on our tour of our indoor athletic facilities. As you saw, it is a great place to come on campus, one of the most exciting places on campus with constant activity of students, faculty, and staff, and we welcome you every time you come to our W&J campus.
This is Beaker Hall and New Residence Hall. These are two of our upperclassmen dorms on campus. Both completed in 2004, these are two of our newest residence halls, predominantly housing juniors and seniors. Each building features 3 or 4 bedrooms that share a common living space. In addition, each building also features a laundry facility, study rooms, and a small kitchenette. New Residence Hall also houses the Student Health and Counseling Services Center. I'm currently an RA in Beaker Hall, and I have definitely been pleased with my living experience on campus all 4 years. W&J truly feels like a home away from home.
The Hub is the student activity center on campus. Downstairs we have a game room featuring ping pong tables, air hockey tables, and a basketball game. And there's also a jukebox where you can play music. And there's also a student-run restaurant called Monty's, where students volunteer every weekend to make free milkshakes, pizza rolls, soft pretzels, chicken nuggets, and more for students. Upstairs, there are study abroad offices and student life offices. There are 3 ways to study abroad at W&J. The first option is the traditional semester or year abroad. The second option is a 10-day period before the spring semester starts called J-term. Professors lead groups of students for travel courses. The third option is actually unique to W&J, and it's called the McMillan Project. So if there's something that you're interested in studying that can be related to your major or can just be something that you're passionate about, you can design your own travel experience research project. So you choose where you go, what you study, and you make a budget for where you want to stay and what airline you want to fly, and you put it all together and propose it to the McMillan Committee, and they'll fund you up to $3,000 to do your project.
Welcome to Old Main. This is our most iconic building on campus. Original Old Main was constructed from 1834 to 1836 when this college was called Washington Academy. However, the whole building got remodeled in 1876 when it added the 2 symbolic towers. During the Civil War, Washington Academy lost all of its students, professors, and faculty, alongside Jefferson College, a nearby college in Canonsburg, Pennsylvania, who also lost all of its students, professors, and faculty. This forced the 2 academies to merge into one institution. However, both colleges had a competition to see who could raise more money. Washington Academy ended up raising $50,000 more, which forced Jefferson College to merge here at Washington College to form Washington and Jefferson College. Let's go take a look inside. This is our famous seal. This seal is roped off for a reason because it is said that every W&J student will walk across this seal 2 times in their W&J career. The first time is for matriculation, which is when all the freshmen are welcomed to the college with a ceremony. And every student will walk across the seal and shake President Knapp's hand. And then they will never walk it across again until their senior year during commencement. They will walk across it again and shake President Knapp's hand. Here at W&J, we're very superstitious, and it is said that if you walk across this seal any time that is not matriculation or commencement, you will not graduate. And if we come this way, we can go into our chapel room. In the original Old Main, this room was still here, and actually a commencement was held in this chapel room. However, currently this chapel room is just used as a multi-purpose room, for example, for certain clubs, like the Pre-Legal Society. Some Greek life events are held in here. And if you look around the room, you will see portraits of past professors, presidents, and trustees hanging all around the room. This is where I meet with the Pre-Legal Society, typically once a month. I also, in another room in Old Main, I meet 4 days a week with my mock trial team. And I'm also always in this building because of my political science and history courses. Thank you for joining us in our campus's most iconic building. This is Thompson Hall. This building opened in 1904 and was actually W&J's original library before the current one was built. Currently, this building serves as administrative building for our business office and our registrar's office. So as a student, you would come here if you had questions about how to add or drop a course, about a work study position, And here at W&J, we have lots of work-study positions. You can work in the gym, you can work at the Rawson Information Desk Center, you can work in the library, or you can work in admissions and become a tour guide like me.
This is McMillan Hall. McMillan is the oldest academic building on campus. The stone center portion of this building was constructed in 1793 and was part of the original Washington Academy. McMillan Hall houses the President's Office, Communications Office, and Advancement Office. President Knapp's hospitality extends past his home as he once took a selfie with an entire FYS class in his office in McMillan Hall.
Welcome to the Commons, the main eatery on campus. They serve gourmet lunch, breakfast, and dinner. The Commons is buffet style and they have food ranging from vegan to vegetarian. In the Commons, every finals week, they serve late night breakfast. Late night breakfast is awesome. If you wear the late night breakfast t-shirt to late night breakfast, you get entered into the raffle. My sophomore year, I won a $50 gift card. Located beneath the Commons is Expresso. Expresso is our cafe on campus. They recently started serving Starbucks. You can take to go or you can take it back to your room. You can also take it and eat at this Rosin patio where multiple students behind me are doing so.
This is the Rosin Campus Center. On the lower level, we have G&T's, which is a grab-and-go style eatery. They have different items such as a grill menu, as well as like a weekly menu that changes. Additionally, there is the mail room, where people get their campus mailbox and can pick up packages and different envelopes. And then as well, there is the career services, the campus store where they have a bunch of W&J apparel. You can pick up stuff for your classes, pick up textbooks. And additionally, there's a bunch of different offices for student life as well as SGA. For me, I always love when they do Feel Good Friday. They usually have like different goodies like donuts and stuff like that. And last week they actually handed out free t-shirts. Thank you for joining us on our virtual tour of W&J. We hope to see you on campus soon.